Hi Aries, this is going to be your general reading for the month of February, and it's a general reading, so it will not resonate with all of you. If it doesn't resonate, please check your moon, rising or Venus signs, and if it resonates, please give me thumbs up, subscribe so I know you like it, and I will post more. So let's have a look. What I do is I pull some cards on your energy first. It goes differently every time. If a specific person comes up in your reading, then I can pull cards on their energy as well and see what's happening in between too. If no other specific person comes up, then it's going to be just your monthly reading. Right, Aries, February 2020. Spirit, give me the strongest energy for Aries, February 2020. Like I see right away that you're very much in a research mode, but research internally. You know, we're talking about your own like questioning maybe past experiences or beliefs, or maybe there is some leftover energy from the lunar eclipse in January, which dealt pretty much with a lot of unconscious beliefs, repetitive patterns, where we were presented with learning lessons from that and having the choice of repeating the same cycle or moving forward. And for some of you, probably we still have reflections from that energy throughout February, or having those experiences and learning the new lessons. Maybe for some of you is just reflection on the future, but generally I sense here really learning your new self, almost like discovering new things about yourself, new beliefs, new qualities, new skills, new outlook of yourselves, like being in general, being diving within to reflect and to plan ahead, knowing what you know now. But we're going to clarify this, and we'll see what exactly is this about. Give me more, the strongest energy for Aries, February 2020. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. A lot of you maybe will be diving into work, and if there was any plans or hard work being put in the past, this is definitely going to come to fruition now. For others of you, this is simply new plans, in terms of maybe some of you are starting business, maybe there's new career opportunities, but not so much opportunity as much as things just working so strongly in your favor, things being coming to fruition. For others of you, this might be in relationship to a family or a love relationship. 1 second, sorry, my cards dropped. And I'm going to clarify that further and find out what is it about, whether that's family or work. However, things are looking really good. Ten of Pentacles. So okay, one more, the strongest energy for, and then we have death. Okay, so death, this is something, again, like I really strongly feel about this diving deep within, like a real transformation from the past. I almost feel a sense of leaving things behind, things about yourselves, things about what you believed, or maybe a vision that you had about yourself. How did you see yourself in the future? Maybe reconsidering all this, whatever has happened, we'll find out when I clarify. Almost like leaving all this behind, starting with a clean slate, and definitely going in the right direction, because we have the Ten of Pentacles here. Right, let's clarify. What's the death here for? Spirit, give me energy on the death. Eight of Swords. So I do feel like a lot of you, yes, have come out of a time of confusion, maybe a time of when you couldn't see beyond of what was in front of you, or maybe some of you did not want to face the truth. I'm hearing like facing the truth, like, you know, being in a situation where really you knew how things are. And with the High Priestess here, maybe all along you had the intuition and you had the knowing of how things were, yet maybe you weren't ready to face the truth and make this transformation, which is happening during February 2020. Give me more. Page of Wands and Three of Cups. And I really see you in like celebrating yourself about this, like being in a much better place. It's almost like finding a new outlook, finding a new vision, finding a new passion for life. And I do feel like a lot of you during February might be finding new social circles or being surrounded with friends and family, just having a lot of support in terms of just people around you. And by the way, we have the new moon in Aquarius in January, towards the end of January, which Aquarius is obviously very social and humanitarian sign. So, you know, this brings a lot of probably just like circles and people around you, celebrations and being around others. That's really good energy. What's the Three of Cups here for? Oh, we have the Emperor. So this is your energy. And we do know that Aries is very much like outgoing and extroverted, depending on obviously all your other placements. But in general, Aries does like to be around other people. Aries likes to be the leader. Aries like to have a not a following as in being controlling, but being in control, like leading. You know, Aries is very optimistic as well, so people do like Aries. And I do see you in February kind of being in your own element. Whatever transformation you've gone through, you will find support, you will find the like-minded people around you, you will be surrounded by friends and family. And it's like almost like having a completely new life. This is the feeling I'm getting, having a completely new life and building this life, setting the not the boundaries, but the foundation, like the structure for how things will be now. Really coming out of this, you know, we have the Death followed by the Eight of Swords and the Emperor. You know, coming out of this energy, stepping into your own power. Really good. Right, what's the High Priestess for? High Priestess Spirit. We have the Ten of Wands. So I feel like probably some of you have been carrying a lot of weight, and I do know that the past year for Aries was definitely a lot of responsibilities and kind of heavy energy, you know, circling, like being in kind of like a cycle of this type of energy. So probably just dropping that weight, because 10 of Wands, 10 is completion. So coming to the end of this, dropping this weight, dropping this heavy energy. What's the 10 of Wands here for? 10 of Wands. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Definitely focusing on your own goals and focusing on your own idea. And this is the sense I got in the beginning anyways, that you kind of have this new vision for your life, just this new vision for yourself, and how do you want to set things in the future. So definitely seeing a lot of you dropping the old things, something heavy, something that didn't work out, maybe beliefs about your own self, maybe just things that weren't working, situations or people, and focusing on your own goals. And I have a feeling that Aries here will be very much focused on business stuff, like work stuff, goals in terms of growing and earning, and maybe learning new things. I'm getting also like studying, kind of not studying something completely new, but maybe it's like I'm getting a feeling of kind of extra qualifications or some extra knowledge that's just gonna add to everything else that you already have, in order for you to start this new business or career or whatever goals you have. And I have a feeling this is gonna come very quickly for you. Right, what's the Eight of Pentacles here for? Let's have a look. Three of Swords. Okay, we have Three of Swords. So definitely dropping this like some sort of a pain, disappointment, or difficult time with the Ten of Wands especially, is definitely letting go of this and focusing on what's important to you now. Having the High Priestess, the new learning about yourself, the new decisions that you've made, the new choices that you've made. Okay, what was the Three of Swords? Three of Swords, we have the Hanged Man. Yes, exactly, like completely having a new complete vision. For some of you, I'm getting this disappointment, this heartbreak. It was a blessing in disguise, because if this didn't happen, you would have not gone through all this transformation. You wouldn't have discovered new depths of yourself, and you wouldn't have set new goals. This is what I'm getting. Right, what's the Ten of Pentacles here for? The Queen of Pentacles. Yes, really being in this very grounded energy, very much focused on material things, on not in a bad way, of course, but in a way of building your security, building your safety, building your foundation. And this is again what I got previously with the Death card, setting foundation for your new self. So your new self as in, how do I want to show up in life? Like what type of person do I want to be? I want to be a social person with a lot of friends and like enjoying life, but also I am very much goal oriented, and I have a purpose and I have goals, and one of these goals is to maybe have a home, maybe have new business, something very tangible, something that's going to give Aries security for the future. Security and self-confidence. I'm getting this, you know, Aries is very much independent. They're very independent sign. So for Aries, a lot of the times the confidence comes from being independent. So if some of you, with this Three of Swords here and Ten of Wands, if some of you are coming out of a situation with other people, and now you're taking on a new life alone, you know, giving you this sense of security, being independent is what gives you the confidence to continue ahead. Very good. And yes, the bottom of the deck we've got the Four of Wands, which is a stable foundation and a secure home. Very good. Queen of Pentacles, please. So drop the cards. Queen of Pentacles, please. Ten of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I've seen you very, very busy, and all you are focused on really is just your goals and earning and having the stability. Again, the Four of Pentacles, having the stability. Very stable, very assertive, progressive kind of energy for Aries this month, February. Really good transformation. Right, let's have a look Aries in love, because nobody specifically came up here in this reading, but I would like to pull another spread just for love and see what is happening with Aries in the love scene. Give me the strongest energy for Aries in love. Strongest energy for Aries in love. Okay, this one wants to come up. This one wants to come up. Oh, I'm seeing a very new... And this one. I'm seeing, so we've got the Fool, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. And I definitely see a new passionate beginning. And I see you, Aries, being very free, entering this new beginning as a completely like a karma free kind of person. And you know, karma is cause and effect. Karma is not something hunting you. Karma is cause and effect. So even be it about your own beliefs, because what we believe about ourselves will dictate our actions, and our actions will reinforce those beliefs about us, and that's how like the cycle continues repeating. And maybe with the previous spread that I did, you know, dropping something, some burden or some beliefs or some like people, whatever, and finding new depths about yourself. With the Fool here, I'm seeing a completely new beginning, karma free. This is what I'm getting. It's almost like whatever I believed about myself before, whatever somebody else was telling me that I am, maybe someone didn't value me or somebody treated me in a certain way, whatever happened, that's in the past, that's not me. Now I'm karma free. I'm completely careless about what happened and what somebody else thinks about me, and I'm just, you know, just kind of jumping into this new beginning with a Page of Wands. Very fresh, exciting energy again. Maybe like a completely new person, I'm guessing here. Or for some of you who are already in a relationship, it's definitely like an end of some sort of cycle, and starting a completely anew with this person, with new belief system and new passion towards them. But for most of you, I feel like this is a completely new beginning. And with the Queen of Swords, for some of you, I'm getting like cutting out things that don't matter. Like with the Fool, I'm getting karma free, and the Queen of Swords is like, I'm just gonna cut out whatever is not working anymore. And being very, you know, karma free and careless in a way that I don't want to be burdened by old beliefs and by the past. But at the same time, I have this clarity, and I'm so assertive of who I am now and what I want. Like no one can fool me and nothing can fool me. I still have my head on my shoulders. Like this kind of energy I'm getting. For some of you, you'll be dealing with an air sign. Right, let's have a look. Oh. Right, give manager on the Fool. Manager on the Fool. So we've got the Devil and the Ten of Cups. Aries, why do you have to get always the Devil card? So with the Fool and the Devil, And the Ten of Cups. For some of you, I'm getting being chained with the idea of what happiness looks like to me. And with this, I guess the advice is be careful of your attachments, because it's amazing to drop the old beliefs and you know, the past, and know now what the truth looks like, or what you want, like having the vision for what it is that you want. But at the same time is go there with no expectations, because sometimes having this very strong vision, it is an attachment, and it would lead us to either not appreciating something, or ignoring the red flags. I just heard ignoring the red flags. It's like, you know, like it's almost like adjusting the situation the way it's going to fit the vision, and ignoring what's not working. Yeah. Give me more on the Devil and Ten of Cups. Okay, I've got the Moon, the Five of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups. And I do feel that whatever like again with this Devil and Ten of Cups, that what I was speaking about, ignoring the red flags and fitting the situation the way it's going to suit, just to match the vision that you have. For some of you, I feel like there is almost like a little bit of fear from the past of how things ended, being left not in a good place, and craving the love. So be careful with this attachment to how you want things to work out and what your vision is. Okay, Page of Wands. Page of Wands, we've got the Page of Swords. So this can be somebody, this can be somebody you know through social media. I'm getting somebody who's been like kind of, you know, keeping an eye on you. Somebody you know of, or somebody who knows of you, but not necessarily knowing each other in person. That's what I'm getting. Eight of Cups and Seven of Wands. I'm seeing someone fighting for you here. I'm seeing someone fighting for you. But for some of you, I see you almost like not acknowledging this effort. Let's clarify. Eight of Cups and Seven of Wands. The High Priestess. Again, it's almost like I've learned my lesson. Yeah, I see like somebody fighting for you, but you're not, like it's almost like you ignoring their efforts, because either because you intuitively know how things will be, you have like you have an intuitive knowing of the situation or the person, or for others of you is because you're scared of like how things worked out in the past. I don't know why I'm getting this with the High Priestess, but I'm getting it is with the Five of Pentacles and Queen of Cups as well. What's the High Priestess here for? High Priestess, Two of Wands. Yeah, it's almost like you being in two minds, like you being like kind of not too sure. Why are you not sure? Ten of Swords, because of the past pain. Yes. Okay, what's the Queen of Swords for? The Sun. Wheel of Fortune. It's a completely new it's a completely new cycle. It is, and it's good with the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. It's a good thing. Manage on the Sun. The Sun is the star. Okay. For some of you, I'm seeing this person is very it's very warm, it's very you know, it has an amazing aura, like a radiant kind of person, and they're very emotionally available. This is what I'm getting. Emotionally available. What's the Wheel of Fortune for? Four of Wands. He has very stable energy, very a good it's a good situation. What's the star for? The Star, Queen of Wands, and Five of Cups. I almost feel like this person is here to help you forget the regrets, bring a new passionate energy into your life, a new understanding for passion. Yes. And I have fire sign, I have air sign, I have water. Right. This is for you, Aries, for February 2020. Thank you for watching.